So, what do you guys think?
Well,
It's a door.
I think that I want to get out of here as fast as I
I
can.
think I want to see if this door even has a handle.
It does.
I'd twist it, as you would a handle.
The room is suddenly filled with the light of Gregor's lantern.
I examine the devious broken end table.
I don't like being in this room.
That isn't nice to say. I would hardly call it deviant. That is an evil end table. Kier looks over at Marcus and nods.
Stomp it into pieces. Crush, crush, crush.
I stand at the entrance to the room, sword drawn, and keep watch.
Okay, this room's all clear.
Kier extends his hand, nods at Marcus.
I nod back and shake his hand.
Good job, guys. Really, good job. I step into the room and shut the door. Does it have a lock?
No.
Okay.
For every door we go through, there's another door on the other side.
Why, yes, Gregor, that's how rooms tend to work.
Devious.
What's up with this door over here?
Same as the last door.
It is closed.
I think I'd rather check out this longish hallway first. Oh, not very long, my mistake.
Yeah.
Is the door locked?
No, it is not. However, you feel the presence of magic on the other side.
Last door first.
I knock.
I open the door.
As Gregor's knocking on it.
Ooh, a key.
Ooh, desk.
Bark.
But it's on some sort of devious end table.
Marcus eyes the end table warily.
I shut the door behind us.
What's over here?
What's over here?
What's over there?
A potion. In both cases, except for the key, which is not a potion. It is a key.
I'm gonna pick up the key.
Oh, you actually seem to have found a lightstone key.
It doesn't seem to be emitting any light.
It doesn't seem to be a stone.
I replace it with a bag of sand of equal weight.
Are you trying to trick that table?
Shh.
Quick question, Marcus.
Yes?
How many bags of sand, roughly, are you carrying on you at any point in time? I'm just curious.
Between 5 and 7.
That's what I thought.
It's strange you
Yeah.
flew around in that tornado so much.
Yeah, I don't quite... the math isn't working out here.
Are you like 90% sand weight?
I have some mild enchantments happening on my satchel here, don't worry about it.
We can hear about your enchanted satchel later.
I suppose. I put the key into my satchel.
I assess the what is this on the table right here?
It's a bag of sand.
No. Fuck you. What is this gold shit on the table?
It seems to be a fine embroidery.
Alright.
What's this thing on this table?
It's a pitch black potion. Kier takes a step closer. Oh, I actually recognize this. A classic alchemical admixture. It's, well, you'd have to drink it to find out.
My hand extends.
He's already got it.
out.
Kier slaps it out of your hand. Are you insane?
But you just said...
He takes the potion. Never, not even once, take a potion that a mad scientist gives you. Ever. Not even if you find it at the bottom of a dungeon and it's in this alluring black bottle with this delectable red cap. He takes it and puts it in his cloak. It's complete insanity.
Well, okay then.
I appreciate you removing it from his possession, Kier. However, don't go using that on any of us.
Why would I do that ever, Ash? By the way, I happen to have a potion specifically tailored towards fixing your, general emotions towards your... You're not listening anymore.
What's this on the table?
Yeah, what is this on the table?
Fine. Lights seem to glint in this bottle. You, actually feel a sense of familiarity with it. Oddly enough, it reminds you of Frederick, your wisp in a bottle.
Frederick. Frederick, speak to me. Frederick, can this be trusted, Frederick?
You ask the silent wisp?
You get a feeling.
I have a feeling, I say, as I pick up the bottle.
As they deliberate with the bottle, I pat Kier on the back. Come on. Save your pouting for later.
He turns around, lips slightly damp with whatever mysterious fluid was in the bottle. What?
I walk away.
Anyway, we should
Let's keep moving.
probably continue along, yes.
And keep an eye on Kier.
Well, I can tell you what the potion was if you're still interested in that, I guess.
Yes, Kier.
I make door opening motions at this door.
Yes, Kier. What was the potion?
A potion that'll increase your resistance to acid temporarily.
Yeah.
That's very interesting, Kier. I'm glad that you found the potion and discerned its use. I kind of pat him on the shoulder.
You know, I actually already resist acid a little bit.
Huh.
Not entirely sure how that came about, but fun fact.
We've really got to come up with a better way to discern the uses of things.
As you press against the door, you hear scrambling sounds on the other side.
My sword has been drawn this entire
Loud.
time.
I unpress from the door.
Is there a keyhole I can put my eye up against?
It's not exactly a keyhole, more like the door has holes in it, but
I do that.
you see the edge of something. Large, pitch black. It shuffles past with a squelch.
There is something large and pitch black shuffling and squelching its way around in that corridor out there.
I lower my voice. Then I suggest we find passage elsewhere.
A good idea.
I'm already running!
Now, this door up here, there's some sort of magical presence behind it. I don't know if it's...
As Marcus approaches the door, before we go entering this door, can you tell us in what direction it seemed to be moving? When we were looking at the door, did it go left or did it go right?
Pretty sure it was going to the right.
And what direction would this be in reference to the door?
To the right of the door. Really, Ash?
Then why are we going to go through the door that is to the right of where the creature was going?
Well, because it's not going to open up into the same corridor, you fool.
Let's knock first.
I'm not willing to take that chance.
Fine, okay, yeah, sure, let's turn around entirely and go in this direction then. And open up this door with the twisty handles and go down back over here where we came from, why
Kier
not?
pats you on the shoulder.
I look at Kier. It makes sense, right, Kier? It makes sense.
Gregor?
Gregor?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Just open up all of the other doors that could have huge monster shapes behind them, why not?
Did Marcus just run into the darkness?
Yeah, Marcus?
Marcus, come on.
Marcus!
The door is wide open.
In here, you idiots. I don't need lanterns to see, come on. Ooh. So this room is interesting. This room interests me. Mostly because of that bit in the corner.
Oh,
is that?
Marcus, perfect chance. Try to read it.
Is it possible for me to shut the door before anything happens?
No. This door is of an odd variety. It's more of a frame. You can see some sort of, slat that's running along the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do you try to decipher it?
I do. Yeah, absolutely. Gonna get real up in there.
You get all familiar with the runic details. Your combination of, Istolan, slang that Kira's taught you, and your knowledge of magic has taught you the purpose of this device. By applying pressure to the middle, specifically standing on it, it will respond to a life, open the door on the far side of the room, and slam shut the door that you just entered through.
I've discovered the purpose of these rooms.
The door on the far side of the room flies open.
My eyes widen.
Ta-da!
You hear scrambling, screeching sounds as creatures rush towards you.
I immediately get off of the circle. I jump back onto the circle. I hop off and back on a couple of times.
Is the door shut?
Not according to plan. That door? Yes.
No, this door.
Nope. That's the one that the circle opens.
I push Marcus.
I set my imp to battle stance and I waggle. I waggle.
I grit my teeth and clench my fists.
The door slams shut again once Marcus leaves the room.
I grab Marcus and slam him against the wall. What did I say about being careful?
Yeah, you guys also wanted me to figure out what was up with the rooms.
I have you gripped tightly. Despite the fact that you're taller than me, I've lifted you up and pushed you against the wall. Marcus, I don't have any interest in dying here, okay?
Understandable.
She said to be careful.
I'd appreciate it.
It's not as though
If you
we
did
would die to those feral Wolverine creatures, really. They were probably half human anyway.
I'd drop him and step away. It's more than just that. If we get caught up fighting those creatures, I imagine that would produce a lot of noise. We could get caught unaware, even. The other thing, whatever it was, the thing we saw, that you saw, through the door hole, that could find us while we're fighting these creatures. I don't think we'd fare too well. I don't think we'd be able to escape.
Ash, the rune already saw to that. This door closes when we fight the Wolverines.
Yes, but I don't know if this door will stop the giant creature.
That's a good point. We'll come back to this later. I peek my head out the door and peek around for the big creature.
The coast is clear.
Coast's clear. Everybody out.
I'm still just smoldering.
Ash, now is not the time. If we don't keep our heads, we will die.
I remain silent.
Kier continues to pat Ash on the shoulder as he has been for the past 10 minutes. You feel the presence of magic from behind this wall.
I feel the presence of magic from behind this wall.
I appreciate you letting us know.
There's a door here.
You don't say. Well, we best open it.
I knock on it first.
There's no response.
Alright, it looks like the coast is clear.
It's good enough for me.
I ease open the door. Take a looky look.
Oh,
Ooh,
My eyes widen.
it's all right. They're imprisoned.
The creatures are completely frozen in stasis. They remain motionless.
okay. Normally I think we don't touch things, but we should really not touch things in this one.
I agree. I shut the door, first inspecting
Like-
to see if it has any sort of locking mechanism.
This is our chance to discover the weakness of the Wolverine men.
There is no locking mechanism on the door. There is a barrier around these Wolverine creatures. You cannot approach.
Oh my. Well, what's this up here?
That is another barrier. Empty. A device in the middle, hums with runic energy.
I'm going to examine it.
Taking a quick look, you discover the purpose of the device. Its job is to maintain barriers around these creatures, holding them in place. Kier takes a closer look, but it seems like there was a problem. Somebody scrawled a note down here on this side. Can only contain about 3 at a time.
Is this one's empty? Like that orb isn't...
That one's completely empty.
Okay, the orb's part of the mechanism, not some sort of object being held.
Indeed.
Alright.
Yeah, no, they, I don't know, it seems like there were plenty of problems with this device. You get caught up in one of these barriers, it'll release a different one.
We should not do that.
No, but consider this. There are some creatures in this prison which are currently on the loose, which it might be in our best interest to attempt to imprison them. However, these are all occupied. I suggest that we free them, rid the world of the inhabitants, and then...
Marcus, as you cast your eyes across this creature in particular, you notice it has clenched in its grasp a sunstone key.
Well, that simplifies matters. I try and decipher how to use this blue orb in the middle.
All the while, I have my hand on my sword and am clenching and unclenching my left hand.
Ash,
What?
I need you to be in this with the rest of us. It has a key. We're going to have to kill it.
I am in this with the rest of us. The problem isn't me, the problem was you.
Yeah, no, this is actually the problem. We can't just release all of these. It's broken. If we're gonna let one of these out, we're going to have to trigger the barrier overload, Kier says, scratching the back of his head.
Meaning we'd have to try and imprison something else?
Yep.
I punt an imp into the center of this
I
one.
step back.
But if
I step forward.
Marcus?
The imp sits in the middle. No idea why that isn't working.
My eyes widen. I tell it to do a little dance.
It does a little dance.
I diddle this thing in the middle.
Marcus?
Well, your magician's diddling confirms the fact that it is indeed broken. It's impossible to deactivate right now.
So one of us could go step in that thing, right? And then they'd be trapped there forever.
Another one of these barriers would shut down, freeing that
Would
creature.
overload it.
So,
However,
if we could get that
here,
creature back in the barrier, we could free the imprisoned person.
Oh, so we can just like run around, have it chase us, and be fine.
Probably, I'm a little worried that it specifically stipulates it's meant to bind living creatures. Let's say theoretically you kill it. That would leave the person imprisoned stuck there forever.
so we couldn't kill it to retrieve the key.
Oh yeah, I've got great restraint. I can do well at not killing things. I can be gentle.
I swallow hard.
And if nobody else is up for it, I have come to trust you all.
Marcus, don't. Let's think this through. I take a look.
Yes, let's think it through then.
I take a look at all of us.
I am the purist.
Who amongst us can contribute the most to
Super strong, super fast hands.
taking that
snatch
key
him,
from
snatch
the
him,
creature?
snatch him.
Who amongst us can...
Snatch that key right up.
My money's on Gregor, actually. He's super strong.
Well, we also need Gregor to hold the lantern.
So Gregor's for sure out.
He's a necessity. Kier?
I can take the hint. He slumps over and just...
Kier's walking towards the circle. I put a hand on his shoulder and look him straight in the eyes. Kier, thank you. This does mean a lot.
You won't regret this, Kier!
Oh, touchy-feely. Gonna make me cry. He freezes. A creature lets out a roar as it's released.
Ready for this, I pick up my imp and sling it, like a fastball, into the creature's face.
The imp connects with the creature's gut.
Gregor, tackle it into the circle, but be sure not to get in there yourself.
I do a little flippy trick over everything, trying not to knock anything over. And
As he passes me, I run a guidance through.
I suddenly veer 90 degrees, smacking into this very creepy creature and attempting to push it into the barrier.
You successfully tackle the creature, driving it back into the circle. Your feet slide along the ground. You take an impressive stance as the creature is refrozen.
Stop before falling into the circle.
Another creature springs from its barrier. It stomps out, charging Ash.
Gah.
Ash, flip it over your head and into my grasp.
I don't know if I can do a flip, but I turn the flat of my blade towards it, put my left hand closer to the point of my blade, and attempt to block both of its hands.
The creature slaps against you, swinging the key hand down. You hold it back. It jangles the key directly in your face as if trying to gouge your eyes out with it.
With every bit of strength that I have, I hold the creature in place. I'm gonna need somebody else to take the reins on this one. Marcus, Imp, Key, Gregor, push it into the circle.
Absolutely. I am going to throw my imp at the thing's hand, telling it to gnaw at the various tendons and ligaments until
Just get it to pull it off!
Just get the key.
Your imp slaps into the creature's hand, grabs the key, slides along the floor, impacts the wall, and lies motionless.
Good job, Imp.
Gregor!
Oh yeah, I leap into action and using the flat of my blade, akin to a sport that has not been invented, I take a mighty swing and slap the creature in the face.
You slap Ash directly in the rear.
It's refreshing.
What the fuck, Gregor?
I was distracted.
As the creature continues clawing at my blade, I pull away my left hand and strike the creature in the center of the stomach with my palm. I attempt to freeze it and push it backwards.
The creature slides backwards, jaws clacking. It returns to its place.
As it does, I take a step forward, ready to meet this creature as it comes out of stasis.
The creature rushes out of stasis.
Okay, I lean forward and place my forehead against its own. I immediately share with it the memories of my deepest, darkest times within the depths of my own mind, racked by hallucinations, immaterial creatures, and strange geometric shapes.
Your head impacts the creature's head. It whirls around, confused. However, some of its residual memories spread back to you. You recoil in pain, as does it.
Ah!
It stumbles backwards into the stasis field. Kier charges at you. Marcus, he grabs you. Marcus's eyes have receded to the back of his skull.
Marcus?
Animal man memories. Oof. Whew. Okay, I'm good. We're fine. It's all. Oh. Not pleasant. How are you feeling, Kier?
Pretty. I'm fine. What happened to you? Marcus's face looks deathly pale.
I'm mind melded with a Wolverine man. I'll be fine. I just need. It's okay.
Are you sure, Marcus? You're fine?
When we're done with all this, do you think you could, tell me what it's like? Yeah, I think it'll help my portrayal of a cow.
I could try, Gregor. I could try.